Good day to you and welcome to the What If video. Today we're going to be talking about Voltron and we're going to ask ourselves, what if Keith had died in season 4? Today I'm going to be talking about the one DreamWorks did and that was published on Netflix back in June 2016. What is fun with this Voltron is that a lot of the people that worked on Avatar, The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra are actually working on this Voltron. For those of you who don't know what Voltron is, I'm going to try to explain that shortly and simple as possible. Here we go. So you get these 5 Earthlings, Earth people. Yeah, these 5 humans, and here are their names. Shiro, Lance, Hunk, Pidge, and Keith. Remember Keith? Because he's the center of the episode today. So basically, they have these 5 robot lions that can combine into one huge mecha robot, which is pretty awesome. Now they use this huge ass mecha called Voltron to go and try and beat Zarkon, who is sort of the Fire Lord of Voltron. He has ruled over pretty much the entire galaxy for 10,000 years, and their job is to stop him. Oh, yeah, and also Keith is half Galra, so technically he's half enemy, but they went through that already, and it's in the past. Now, towards the end of season 4, there's a huge ass bomb that they gotta try and stop. And Keith is about to sacrifice himself to prevent everybody from blowing up. But here comes, ta-da, Lothor, who is Zarkon's son and known enemy of the Paladin. But he comes in and saves the day. And by the same time, save Keith. We don't know if that was intentional, but it happened. So this brings me to my question. What if he had died at the end of season 4? I know, but hear me out. It wouldn't have been impossible for him to die because first off, we saw one important death way earlier in the series when Allura had to kill her father's memory so she could save the ship. Also, whether or not Keith had distanced himself from the group, he wasn't a paladin anymore. He was part of the Blade of Momora now. Also, in the last 2 seasons, things have been getting pretty dark and deeper story-wise. They're really in a war now. They're not training anymore to be part of the Paladins. They are the Paladins, and they are fighting Zarkon in a full-fledged war. And we all know that the writers and creators of Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra aren't afraid to show kids that death is a part of life. Even though Keith was still helping during the war by being part of Blade of the Momora, Paladin-wise, he wasn't important anymore. They could have gone on without him. So everything was set up for us to stress the fuck out when he took his ship and directed it towards the enemy ship to explode in it and save everybody. But luckily, Lothor came in and saved him. Granted, the fact that he saved everybody from exploding is a pretty good argument for when he's gonna talk to the Paladins, compared to if Keith had died to save everybody. Greetings, Paladins. I have come to join your little hero group, because I'm now an enemy of the Galra Empire and my father wants me dead. We don't want you here, get out! I know, we had our differences, but at least I tried to save your little group. That should count. No, it doesn't! Keith saved us and he died doing it! My point exactly, now you have an opening for a half-Galra Paladin. Ugh. So besides being soul-crushing and starting a riot in the fandom, Keith's death would have brought a way different spin to the series. Because even though the series already had its dark/serious moment, Keith's death would have been the first real heavy moment that would have lasted. So just imagine each of the Paladins' reaction, or don't, because I know if I do, I'm gonna start crying. It wouldn't have been, oh, Shiro disappeared, but he came back, or, oh, we thought Matt was dead, but actually he's alive. It would have been a real death of a major character, which would have brought a very different ambiance for the next season. However, it doesn't change that the series is a very good one. Already it had me on with the big mechas and the lion robots and space. You know, just space is awesome always. And that's it for Voltron today. Tell me down in the comments below what you think of the series and or today's question, or how much tears you would have shed if Keith had died. If you have a what if question you would like me to answer, just leave it down there too. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button and I'll see you in the next what if segment. want you here. Get out. That's what he did.